Wondery Plus subscribers can listen to Your Stupid Opinions ad-free right now. Join Wondery Plus in the Wondery app or on Apple Podcasts. Hello and welcome back to Your Stupid Opinions.
Hey.
Hello there. Thank you so much for joining us. My name is James Pietragallo. I'm here with my co-host.
I'm Jimmie Whisman.
We are excited today. We have more complaints, more grievances, and more...
We got to pick up where we left off.
Well, we left off with just about to go to the Gangster Museum of America is where we left off.
In Hot Springs,
You
Arkansas.
know it. Quickly, though, follow on social media, do all that stuff. Listen to our other two shows, Crime in Sports and Small Town Murder as well. They are exactly what they sound like. So let's get into the Gangster Museum
It's located in the garment
of
district
America.
in the meatpacking.
Turns out Hot Springs was a place where a lot of gangsters would go hang out and party.
Hide, too, right?
It's kind of, it's a low-key place, but they used to, Hot Springs back in the 30s and shit used to be a big resort area.
Yeah.
And people would go there and they'd go spend money and party and do all that kind of shit. So they took that.
They would pillage America and go to Hot Springs.
Go to Hot Springs. That was there. I guess that's the Midwest Atlantic City, I think, at the time. So
Midwest, that's the South.
But I mean, if you were a Midwest gangster, like a Kansas City gangster or something, you probably went to Hot Springs. I don't think you're going to go all the way to fucking Atlantic City or some shit.
That's hysterical.
That is wild. So they've taken this tiny little piece of their history that's just a sliver, and they've expanded into this. So the Gangster Museum of America is a, quote, museum guided with video tours on relationship between local area and notorious American gangsters.
Who?
Lots of them. They all, Al Capone, the Chicago guys used to come down here. It was a big place for Chicago guys, too.
Really?
This has 4.3 stars out of 1,400, almost 1,500 reviews here. It's not too bad. 510 Central Avenue, Hot Springs, Arkansas. Right in the heart of Hot Springs.
Very interesting.
Here is 5 stars right away.
Yeah.
Here we go. Penny, 5 stars. If you love history and want to see Hot Springs in a new light that's absolutely fascinating, then get a tour here.
No kidding.
Oh, wow. Our tour guide, Peter, really brought these stories to life for us. He told us about the corrupt politicians and the neutral ground where Chicago, Detroit, New York gangsters could relax, bathe in the healing waters, get advice from an experienced gangster, and make some money.
Is that right?
It's a gangster vacation
Jacuzzi.
spot. Yeah. It's before Vegas.
Yeah.
There was no Vegas.
Go
to
down
to.
here and jacuzzi and talk about the murders they've done.
That's it. Oh, you killed him. Well, here's how I disposed of the body. But yeah, this is, I believe, like pre-Vegas, they had nowhere else to go. So, I mean, where else are you going to gather here? We learned about moonshine sold during Prohibition, baseball outlaws, gambling, and what's beneath the streets of Hot Springs. What's down there?
Under there?
What's under there? They had videos of interviews with people who remember the celebrities and gangsters, even people who waited on them. The gambling room was the most fun place to take quote blackmail pictures of my family at the roulette table.
Right.
Okay. Their gift shop has lots of hats.
Yeah.
From fedoras to wide brim derby gangster hats.
From fedoras to other gangster
To wide brim derby hats and sun hats.
Yeah.
Okay. They have posters of the famous Arkansas baseball players. Do it. It's great.
Okay.
Wow. All right. Another 5 stars here. It was really interesting and informative. I was fascinated with how popular it was in the past and why many of us are drawn to this place. I guess Hot Springs. Yeah. I have been coming to this city for years due to its environment and nature. Little did I know how more demonic the Rockefellers are. I knew they were evil. Where this took a fucking hard turn right here. Wow. I knew they were evil, but they are more worse than I thought.
More worse
than I thought. Demonic and more worse than I thought.
Baby eaters.
Wow, it's good to know because the more you know, the better you can help dismantle the control and power they put in place. The Rockefellers are still in a big-time charge. They're in. How many Rockefellers do you know of at this point?
We've been praying to their dead bodies.
Jesus Christ! None of them have been in, and no one's been in like any political power since one was the governor of New York in like the 50s. For Christ's sake, the fuck are you talking about? Okay, 2 or 3 stars from Jolene. If you're looking for hands-on or things to look at, this will not be a good fit for you. What's a museum?
You're not allowed to touch the Tommy gun.
But if you're looking for or things to look at, that's what a museum is. That's what I mean. Not really a good fit for kids either. They probably wouldn't give a shit about it either.
It's just a hat store.
We're going to, hey, pick out a hat while I'll be in here.
Pick out a hat and soak your balls.
Let's go.
This is what the gangsters do.
Jesus. Museum is a series of 8 rooms with a few items in each room related to the theme of the room. Each room has a short video that tells a history of Hot Springs as related to gangster and outlaws in the early years of Hot Springs. If you have a hard time sitting or standing for an hour, there is only limited seating in each room. That being said, I enjoyed going, but I would not give $15 to go in again. Okay. Yeah, $15 you have to present something.
Yeah,
to
you
people
gotta
for
you
that.
gotta provide some authentic shit. What is this?
Like $5 you can do whatever, but $15 you gotta actually have an
Show me
experience
something.
that's decent. 2 stars from Cassie. This was ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, you are a moron.
You
went to a gangster museum in Arkansas.
But I mean, honestly, it makes sense. I looked up the shit. They hung out there
This is
for years.
historically accurate,
It's definitely historically accurate. It's just they didn't do a good job with the museum itself. It
seems like perhaps those guys took all their shit with them when they left.
Well, you'll see. You'll see what I'm talking about. $15 for an adult ticket to be guided through maybe 5 rooms and watch videos in each room for 5 minutes. The, quote, museum is a guy that was basically obsessed with the gangster era, so he put it together a few things. Skip it, find a documentary to watch, you'll get a better experience.
Okay.
That's the general consensus, is there's a guy and there's YouTube videos. Amber, 1 star. The experience was not what I expected. I thought I was going to walk through and have time to really look at everything, but instead we were ushered from room to room to room, and in each room was a TV. They played a video in each room. Yeah. I felt trapped and couldn't wait to leave.
Guy named Cleavon wishes he was born Italian.
Jesus Christ. No shit. The layout was crazy like a maze.
Yeah.
I looked for a way out just to leave, but you're literally held captive for an hour.
They kidnap you, force you to watch this man's videos.
Well, that's the true gangster experience.
You've been kidnapped.
Now you've been kidnapped. What do you think of that? We're going to talk to your family, maybe get some ransom and see how this works out. I was too distracted looking for an exit that I really didn't get much from the videos that were playing. 1 star from Megan. All right. The best way we can think to describe this, and this is what everybody does, museum, quote unquote, was guided YouTube clips led by a cosplay actor. Oh, God.
Oh, he's in pinstripes and
led by a southerner in a fucking tilted fedora.
Yeah, with a cigar in his mouth.
Trying not to have an Arkansas accent.
Saying mass, eh?
Wow. Nothing against the guide. He did his very best with what he's been given, but geez, that was an awful museum. But geez. Jeez, man. The guide was stuck on a very strict script, and it appeared that both the information and the jokes were all pre-written. Oh, no.
Oh, you think perhaps this guy's got some off the fly?
He's got a shtick. I think he. Oh man,
everything's written, of course.
Ever go on a jungle cruise in Disneyland? You think that's original material every fucking cruise?
You don't think perhaps recycles the joke or 7?
I think everybody that comes in gets the same fucking joke. That's how that works. Guess what? When you go see stand-up, that's the same thing,
joke.
too. He told that same joke twice last night, and we'll tell it at the 11 o'clock tonight as well. That's what happens.
He told it twice last night. He's told it 2 more times tonight. He's going to say it 1 more time before he gets his ass
Sunday,
on a plane to go home.
Then he's going to go to Toledo and say it again 5 more fucking times. This person does not get that at all and does not like that. They want original material every show.
Every show.
It was so timed and automated that we never felt we were allowed to ask questions. Even at the beginning, the guide went straight on to script and never even introduced himself or tried to converse with the people on the tour. If you're wanting a Disneyland, it's a Small World style museum. This will float your boat.
No crowd work.
No crowd. It doesn't do crowd work. Same fucking material all the time.
Bullshit.
Ryan, 1 star. I love history, but it's just YouTube video museum. Not interesting.
Jeez.
These people managed to make Al Capone boring, bruh. Jeez, bruh. You made Al Capone boring.
It's amazing.
Jared, 1 star. I went in 2014, and it was really interesting, and we had a great time, and we just went back with my family after I talked it up to them, and it was, I must say, extremely boring. The tour guide did not tell us half the things they did back then, so it's gotten worse.
Yeah.
Nothing against the girl, but she was a little speech impaired.
Oh!
Oh, my God.
Nothing against the girl.
Nothing against the girl, but maybe don't put the person who can't speak in a speaking role, possibly. And we could barely understand what she was saying. How bad was it? Yeah, she just ran us through there so fast we didn't even have time to look at anything. As soon as the video was over, it was on to the next room. It would have to be seriously improved before I would spend that much money to do it again.
Right.
Which is $15.
$15, and you got some girl from the Ozarks, can't speak English.
Some girl at the Ozarks, from the Ozarks with a hair lip trying to get this shit out.
Trying to tell you about Bonnie and Clyde.
Yeah, it's not working. Dalton, 1 star. As a 29-year-old, this place is extremely boring.
Okay.
As a 29-year-old? What the fuck does that have to... Do you preface that for anything? As a 29-year-old, this chicken is dry. Is it just anything?
Yeah.
Whatsoever?
Wow.
Only because it's not like a museum. It's more like you walk room to room and watch boring, out-of-date videos with god-awful sound. Okay. Besides the videos, that does sound like a museum. You walk from room to room.
It's exactly what one is.
I've been in the Museum of Natural History, even room to room.
God damn it!
Same shit.
Same shit as
dinosaur in here, fucking whale in here. Great.
Cro-Magnon man.
There he is. Maybe if you're 60 plus, it might be cool. I don't know. You fucking douche. I'd like to punch Dalton right in the fucking nose.
As a 29-year-old, I have more fun than this.
Yeah, maybe if you're 60 plus, maybe then you like boring, out-of-date videos with god-awful sound. But I was looking for more of like a TikTok immersive experience, brah. Fucking douchebag. Okay. All right, got to move on.
Yeah.
Tyler, 1 star. Waste of money.
Yeah.
Can't even walk around and look at everything and enjoy it. It's nothing but boring videos that put you to sleep. Like sitting in history class in middle school.
On video day.
On videos. Yeah, no, I don't remember that many videos in history class. They force you to listen to videos of people instead of just letting you enjoy and look at everything. You don't have to watch the video.
You don't know.
Is it Clockwork Orange?
Right.
They hold your eyes open and put drops in them while the videos are on? You're not allowed to see anything else?
Can't blink.
Can't blink, can't look away. Blinders. Holy shit. Okay, GQ. Styling. 1 star. I'm not trying to be rude.
Uh-oh.
This is a good start.
Yeah.
Because it's a very nice family that runs it. But my God, it's so unbelievably boring.
My God.
My God. Jeez.
How boring does it have to be for people to have like...
Jeez and my God. And wow.
Hyperbole with it.
And then again, how the hell do you make gangster museums boring?
Yeah, how the hell do you make Al Capone?
You're talking about murder and crime and debauchery, and somehow you're
and
that
dying
sleepy.
of syphilis.
Fucking aggressive, brain-rotting syphilis. It's just going from room to room watching a PowerPoint of old people rambling about meeting Bumpy Johnson 70 years ago. Who the fuck else knew those guys? Hey, aren't there any young people that met these fucking guys? What the hell, bro? No, there aren't.
Bumpy Johnson.
Bumpy. If you just knocked some walls down, so instead of being going from room to room and PowerPoint to PowerPoint, it was more of a browse at your leisure type thing, it'd be a lot better.
Okay.
Well, you're breaking this. This is probably in somebody's house.
Right. It's a structure that used to be a home.
This is not a large. I don't think this is housed in like the Cooperstown or Canton.
I doubt it's a square building.
No.
With different
downtown next to a municipal building, park across the street. I don't think it's that.
Some historical plaque.
I think you're going 1241, 1243, 1245. I guess this is it. Is there a sign? I don't know. Is this the right place?
The mailman stops here.
I guess. Trisha, 1 star. I thought this would be a really fun place to visit. It was disappointing. The worst tour I have ever done.
Oh.
Wow. It was lacking in every possible way. Actually left tour before it was over. Oh, well, I wonder how you got out. You should tell that other lady.
Yeah, she was trying.
She couldn't get out of there. Holy shit. Caleb, 1 star. As the other reviewers have said, the tour is a documentary that is segmented into different rooms. I noticed a lack of physical artifacts outside of newspaper clippings. I couldn't concentrate on the documentary at all because of a loud family in our group.
Oh, no.
Whose fault is that? Not theirs.
No.
In any other museum, I would have stopped and let that loud family get far enough away to where I couldn't hear them, but instead I was trapped with them. Lastly, I recommend wearing a hat.
Oh?
What?
Is it sunshiny in there?
That's the weird part. Since you will likely be standing along the wall where showroom lights shine in your face.
Oh, really?
How bright are indoor lights that you need a hat? Honestly.
Otherwise, they'll blind you.
Burn your retinas out. Yeah. You will stand along a wall at some point because in most rooms there are not enough chairs for everyone to sit down. In my opinion, this is terrible design, because it leaves conscientious people with the dilemma of making sure everyone gets their fair share of sitting time. I say old people, anybody in a fucking...
Maybe a pregnant lady.
Someone limping along. Right. Everybody else fucking...
Able bodies, you can stand, motherfucker.
Stand,
You'll be fine.
If you don't get a seat, you don't get a seat.
Just
I don't know
walk
what to tell
around.
you. You'll be fine. Most museums are like that. They never have enough
How
seating.
often do you need to sit at the museum?
That's what I mean. Like,
if it's a big enough one where you're going to eat.
The FDR museum's right by my house, and
Yeah.
we'll go there, and they have videos there too that you stop, and there's like a couple of benches, but most people, there's like a couple of old people sit, or people with kids maybe, and then everybody else just stands and watches.
The Negro League Museum has a stadium seat.
Yeah, the same
and
thing
you
at
watch a video,
Cooperstown,
and then you
too.
get out and go wander.
That's Cooperstown, same way. Yeah.
Go learn some shit, dummy.
It's got like stadium seating
Yeah.
where they'll have it like a
Walk around.
Walk around, you do what you want. I don't know. AA gives it 1 star. This is not a museum.
No.
3 exclamation points. So it's really not a museum.
Yeah, it's a house.
That tells you exactly what it is.
Right.
They take you to 3 to 4 rooms, and you sit, and they tell you a 10-minute story, and then watch a 5-minute video in each room.
Now go to the next room.
That's next one. Basically, there was some con men who fled New York City and set up shop there before they were busted. That's all. And in one room, they are talking about, or so one room they talking about baseball in a baseball themed room. I don't know what it has to do with gangsters. They need to make it a gangsta museum by having display items like guns, cuffs, Capone suit, etc. Not worth the money. This is a house in Arkansas.
Yeah.
You're not getting Al Capone suit.
No.
You're just not.
They can't afford that.
It's not happening.
It's not being donated to the museum.
No, that's in a real museum
yeah,
somewhere,
yeah.
I assume.
Usually those are in places where it's insured and there's sprinkler systems and to keep it intact.
Yeah, if I had to bet, it's somewhere in Vegas, probably. That's
somewhere
where they spend a lot of
right.
money for shit like
somewhere
that.
where moths won't fucking eat it.
Yeah. Oh, shit, in Arkansas. A fucking suburban Arkansas goddamn 4-bedroom house. Susan, 1 star. Does anyone in this town know how to update a website to reflect their current hours if they are open or not? And there's 4 question marks and 6 exclamation points.
Well, I guess the answer is no.
Oof. I guess small town America isn't hurting as much as they claim. Neither the, quote, employees, and then in parentheses, I use the term loosely, in this establishment care that customers were being turned away despite their website saying no reservations necessary. How hard is it, people? 4 question marks. The entire town could care less if you are here to support their business. Guess they're not interested in repeat business either.
There's hot springs, lady. That's all they care about here.
Holy shit. That is an angry fucking...
Yeah.
How far did you drive?
Everything there treated her like shit.
Everything. Even the hot springs were cold. Debbie, 1 star. Worthless.
Oh.
I couldn't even walk. And my son was have heart issue, and no one let him sit down. Your son has a heart issue? Gee, how old is he?
They couldn't tell.
No, she looks very old in her picture, so her son could be 75 at this point. Who knows? I didn't know there was a lot of standing in a museum.
Right.
You didn't know there was a lot of standing in a museum.
Yeah.
You've never been to a museum before.
Not once.
So I left the first 5 minutes in the first room and did not get a refund, 4 exclamation points. Mm-hmm. I should have gotten a refund as I couldn't go through it. This was a waste of time and money. The, quote, tour guide, my husband told me, stuttered to get through the tour, meaning he couldn't remember his lines or answer questions. I will not recommend this place, in all caps. 4 exclamation points again. This place, it does seem to really stir. You can tell the level of anger people have by the amount of punctuation they use. And this place really seems to stir up a hornet's nest in people.
It either baffles you with the question marks.
4 question marks.
Or you're enraged and it's just all exclamations.
Even 4 question marks says frustration.
Yeah.
2 says, really, what the fuck? 4 says, you motherfucker, what the fuck?
I'm mad that I'm confused.
I'm confused and you've caused it and I'm angry about it. Becky, 1 star. They kicked us out.
Oh.
Because my son asked how much longer the video was.
It's over. Get out.
For you? Now. Fuck off. Both my boys have autism and ADHD, and the lady was very rude. That's my son, and a video like that's boring for him in a room.
He's going to ask.
Well, he would just he'd start pacing the back of the room. It wouldn't even be an issue. My son was not rude and was simply asking a question. I don't recommend this place for kids at all. Probably not.
How much longer is this dumb shit?
How much longer is this shit I don't care about? That's tough, man. Todd, 1 star. Save your trip and skip this.
Okay.
My family will never get this hour back, and I was almost gunned down at the end.
What?
With the display of Tommy guns for making them go. What? I don't understand that. I was almost gunned down at the end with the display of Tommy guns for making them go.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means. Do the employees have Tommy guns trained on you?
There's a display of them, and
I don't know. Tired and old, but my daughter was able to catch some naps. Quote, guide is a loose term. Basically, he talked for a few minutes as he walked you between exhibits, and then he pressed play on some 1980s quality videos. Oh, and it was hot inside. The finale video is basically a local Geraldo Rivera moment searching under the city for a local lost, quote, unquote, gangster bowling alley.
Geraldo did that multiple times?
Multiple times he wasted people's time to get into a vault that had nothing.
Nothing.
Good job. So from there, we leave there.
Yeah.
We're bored.
Yeah, incredibly.
We're also hungry. They have no food there. I heard nothing about concession stands. You know what? Let's get the most basic of meals.
What do you got?
Since we're going to be on the road here, let's go to McDonald's in West Virginia. What do you say? Yeah. Martinsville, West Virginia.
All right.
176 North State Road. Nothing.
Yeah.
Fucking West Virginia.
Oh, boy.
People eating groundhog for breakfast, as we found out.
Tough stuff.
This particular McDonald's has 3.3 stars.
That's not good at all.
That's not a good McDonald's.
Boy, oh boy.
Out of 658 reviews. That is rough. Classic long-running food chain known for its burgers and fries.
3.3.
In case you didn't know what McDonald's was.
Right.
3.3.
Wow.
That is, okay. Heidi, 5 stars.
Yeah.
Extremely polite and professional staff. Clean restaurant. Order were as requested despite a packed house with a full drive-through. Impressed.
Took care of
100.
Yeah.
Emoji.
Oh, yeah. The red one?
Oh, yeah. Underlined.
Best money I ever spent on McDonald's.
Man, just the best. Imagine being like, that McDonald's was so good. Where's my phone? I got to tell everybody that I had a decent Egg McMuffin. It was all lined up together. Joseph, 5 stars. As always, this particular McDonald's restaurant is always very clean, and the food is always served as you expect it to be, hot and delicious. Friendly staff as well. Thank you, manager of the McDonald's.
Yeah, I don't ever expect anything there. I set the bar mad low.
I expect food.
Yeah, I expect what I order.
I expect a bag of food.
Yeah.
That's what I expect. With whatever is in it, reasonably close to what I said.
Pretty close.
I'm pretty thrilled. I don't expect it to be hot.
No.
I don't expect it to be necessarily good.
No.
tasty.
I've never in my life went to McDonald's and expected the cheese to be melted.
Never. Oh, it's never going to be.
That's going to be a slice.
It's just going to be a slice of fucking Kraft Singles on there. But any of that shit. Yeah, McDonald's. I'm expecting to get sick too. That's the other thing. Yeah. That's That's part of the experience.
I expect this to feel like shit in a couple minutes.
Absolutely. Tyler, 1 star. Employees were cussing.
Oh, yeah.
They work at McDonald's in West Virginia. You'd cuss too.
Pretty mad.
Lucky you weren't saying employees were fighting for fucking positioning to commit suicide out in front of the place. In front of the next fucking 18-wheeler that drove by her.
Fighting over the tabs of cyanide.
Wow. Employees were cussing, standing around. Yeah. I stood at the counter for 25 minutes of my 30-minute lunch break.
What?
Yikes. Those jobs with a 30-minute lunch break are rough.
25 minutes in line? Standing at what?
You can't even get McDonald's if you have a 30-minute lunch break.
Who
That's
would
brutal.
stand for 25 minutes? Do you stand for 10 minutes at McDonald's and go, fuck this?
Tyler in West Virginia would do that.
You got a lot of time, Tyler.
You got plenty of time. Nobody even took my order.
What?
Okay, no.
You stood for 20 minutes and didn't talk to anybody?
In my mind,
5 more?
In my mind, he stood for 25 minutes because he already paid.
Yeah.
And he was waiting. He's like, I'm getting my fucking food. No one even took his order. He just hung out at McDonald's for his lunch break.
25 minutes.
He might as well have gotten half an hour pay.
What kind of... This is why you work, man. You'll never own a job because you have no
stick-to-itness.
Yeah, get after it, man.
Jesus.
25 minutes?
25 minutes. That's why you have a 30-minute lunch break. That's why. That's why. Because there's never been a good job that is a 30-minute lunch break. Every shit job I've had, 30-minute lunch break. That means I don't care if you eat or not. Just come back and
you
do
better
your job.
Bring something because you got no time to go anywhere.
An hour means we'd like you to eat.
Yes.
And we'd like you to actually have a break.
Sit down and relax.
Nobody took my order. Tried to use the machine's payment service down. I got no service and no food. This would be a great place to start a restaurant. Absolutely the worst McDonald's in the Ohio Valley. New owner and new employees. Please. Mm-hmm. Please, somebody buy this son of a bitch. Mayumi, 1 star. The ridiculous cost of crappy food, and crappy is the IE, like the fish, which is nice. Cost of crappy food and the 15-minute wait time for a cheeseburger is why I wouldn't recommend this McDonald's. Go to Wendy's. A little better food, a little better service and price. Several people have said there's a Wendy's down the road. Yeah. Go there.
That feels like the guy from Clerks that's like, oh, you know what that does to your lungs? Here, buy this gum.
Here, take this. This feels like, by the way, because there's a Wendy's right there. It's probably one of those off the highway with like a truck stop and like a McDonald's and a Wendy's and a Subway. And
you're eating at a Sunoco.
One of those, absolutely. Yeah. Jen, 1 star. I was in this morning and the younger manager with shoulder-length dark hair yelled at an employee at the top of her lungs. Mm-hmm. Well, and then you complain when the employees don't do what you want. Then you complain when the manager is yelling at them. Yeah. So what do you want from these people?
If they don't work, you have to yell.
I would assume. I've never managed a McDonald's, but...
I can't imagine there's any McDonald's that...
You're not getting the most quality people at McDonald's. That's not...
Management or otherwise.
No, it's not top 5% of college graduates I'm going to apply for McDonald's.
You're getting the worst barbecue guy. You're getting the worst manager that tells the guy how to grill.
It's the place to start for a manager of that kind, which is fine. A man got up from his table to yell at her that this is a restaurant with paying customers and she needs to treat her workers better. Oh. She had the nerve to tell him it was none of his business. I wish I was there for this. This sounds so entertaining, doesn't it?
The customer choking back a Big Mac said, I've seen enough.
Treat your damn employee. Yeah. And she said, you mind your damn business.
Eat your rehydrated onions, motherfucker.
Holy shit. How many of the White family works at this fucking restaurant and eats here? Oh, my God.
I'm a coal miner's daughter.
I'm a coal miner's daughter. Don't you know nothing?
Don't you worry about me. I got the nicest titties of the family.
I'm the sexiest of the White family. Look at my titties. She is a perfect example of why people don't want to work. Yeah. The owner really needs to reevaluate their management. Maybe she owns it. You don't know.
You don't know.
Dustin, 1 star. Gross staff.
Yeah.
Gross. In what way? Smelly, stinky, ugly. Fucking.
There's 144 of them.
There's so many. Yeah. So, gross. Yeah, so I mean, that could mean anything. And all I'm saying, all I'm saying, handling their meat and yours isn't cool. So this person says these people touch their cocks and balls.
He caught a guy with his dick in his hand.
Okay, I think we get it now. That's how gross.
Yeah, that's incredibly gross.
Becca, 4 stars. This blonde, curly-haired older manager that's worked there since I was in high school needs an anger management class.
She's been there for years.
And you wonder why she's yelling at people.
You wonder why she's mad?
Jesus Christ.
She doesn't know when the fucking McRib's coming back.
Her whole house stinks of oil.
Oh, God.
Just from her uniforms that she brings home.
Heaven's sake.
For decades.
The smell must... Oh, boy.
It permeates everything.
Absolutely.
When her air conditioning comes, when her eventive cooler comes on, it pumps out McDonald's
when her
fries.
windows open
when
and
her
the wind
windows
blows.
open.
When a nice breeze comes up. You can smell it.
You can smell it when she's out. When she's,
you can taste
when
it.
she's shitting in her porch bucket. Every time I go in to pick my order up, she's belittling her coworkers and making snide remarks straight to their faces.
Well, she's been there since you were in high school.
And these people come and go. So she's like, I don't care. You're going to quit in 2 months.
I've seen 30 of you this month.
Yeah, you're going to quit in 2 months. I'm going to die here. Do you understand that? I will die here on McRib Day. That's a fact.
I ate a chicken Big Mac today. Do you understand me?
And yesterday. Holy shit.
Unbelievable.
Absolutely no reason at all to be belittling the person who obviously recently started and who you most likely showed a video to and no actual training whatsoever. I think that's part of the training, the yelling. Absolutely no reason at all.
Yeah, they're in training.
It's the training. I don't get it because I grew up in New York. Everybody yells at everybody. Every job I had, I was always getting yelled at.
Yeah, what job?
Constantly.
Congratulations on the job that this person has, evidently, where they don't yell at you.
Yell at you. I worked at an Italian restaurant in Phoenix. It's a nice place, and they fucking scream at you in Italian in the middle of the goddamn floor, and you just go, all right, whatever. That's I'm used to getting yelled at, I think. My grandmother's, I got yelled at plenty, so yelling doesn't bother. You can yell at me, I go, all right.
Yeah. I've done it wrong.
I don't care.
I'll probably do it wrong again.
Wow, absolutely no reason at all to break someone's confidence down over not hitting the serve button. You've been treating employees like this for years now. Do better.
Oh, this person worked there.
I think she worked there in high school.
PTSD.
Yep.
Yeah, about being yelled at by Linda.
I knew it, Linda. Chad with 1 star. Jesus Christ, it smells so bad inside. Jesus Christ. I will invoke the name of the Lord because it smells so bad inside.
Blaspheme this place.
Wow. 26-minute wait.
What?
That's
absurd.
That is beyond the pale for a McDonald's.
For McDonald's.
I'll go to a real restaurant if I want to wait a half hour. That's the point.
Dude, if I ever look at my watch in any fast food joint, I'm out the door.
So, we go to the steakhouse. They bring us 3 fucking courses before.
Yeah.
We get an appetizer, and I got a T-bone sitting in front of me in a half hour.
I will leave.
With martinis.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
I'll leave without paying.
This is nuts. Yeah, fuck that. Manager wiped his nose with his finger over a dozen times while getting people's food and taking orders.
Oh, my God.
LOL.
Yeah.
Yeah, hilarious.
So funny.
Wow. Just spreading fucking disease. Spreading
Enjoy the flu.
Everything all over the place. Nice. I like how, by the way, on Google they have food service atmosphere. I love that. At a McDonald's. Some people gave like 1 star for service, 1 for food, 2 for atmosphere. I don't know. I like the gray they've turned it into. I miss the yellow and red, by the way.
I just miss the brown and orange. The
Whatever.
yellow and orange.
Yeah.
Not whatever this fucking
gray.
Yeah.
I don't want to slate McDonald's. Don't try to make it look like some hipster burger joint.
There's one in Sedona, Arizona, because Sedona's got to be
the turquoise.
Yeah, that one's cool.
That one's cool.
That's actually
because
everything's the same way, and it's like, oh look, they're conforming to this little town. And
otherwise, they can't be there.
Otherwise, they're not allowed to make money here.
That's crazy. Fuck.
Golden Arches can go fuck off.
That's it. It's the only thing that the people who work in Sedona can afford to eat there, probably because it's so fucking expensive. Gary, 1 star. If I could give it less than 1 star,
I would.
But
not bad.
No, it's close. It's close. It's close. Less than. It stopped in with my son to grab something to eat.
Yeah.
The place is filthy. Right. Almost every chair and table is covered in food and trash.
What?
Why would it be like that?
Food and trash.
And trash. Not even from
Table
McDonald's.
And chair.
Just other shit.
Yeah.
You know, grocery trash.
Some Fazoli's in the corner.
Stuff from the backseat of people's car. A lot of empty Mountain Dew bottles and such, you know. The employees are spending more time goofing around than working. The flies crawling around everywhere are a really nice touch, too.
Crawling.
Not even fly. They're too fat and weighed down to fly anymore.
They just crawl.
They can only crawl. They've been well taken
Wings
care of.
flapping while they crawl. Can't get off the
You can hear them
anymore.
wheezing, too, is the other weird part. You don't normally hear flies. Is that a buzz? No, that's a wheeze. That's weird. That's different. Oh, I never heard of that before.
Yeah, smoker's cough.
Yeah. Carolyn, 1 star. I'm not a fan.
No?
I sometimes get outnumbered by little kids that like junk food because of toys they want. Sorry, McDonald's. I was a child once myself, but I do not desire fatty foods. Okay, then you shouldn't have gone to McDonald's because you know what they have? Shit.
Yeah. I don't know what she's talking about either.
She's saying that
sometimes she has a bunch of kids and she's got to go somewhere
that they want
food and a toy.
I don't desire fatty foods.
I think there's a salad on the menu.
Yeah, whatever, something. I'm sure it comes in a cup and with dressing with 8,000 calories, but who cares? Yeah, who gives a shit? Deep fried.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. I still like the pickles, but the beef needs to actually be beef, not byproducts and bits of leftover meat products.
That's how you sell a lot.
May I suggest a prime cut Angus? Sure. But not at McDonald's for fucking $2. You don't get.
Yeah, you suggest whatever you want.
Yes, if you want to go to Morton's, you can get a prime cut Angus.
Prime cut Angus.
This is fast. It's a completely different fucking business structure. I can't even get words out of my mouth.
They literally buy the most tainted beef on the planet and cook the living shit out of it. That's why they can sell
gray.
it. Yeah.
They don't care. It's gray shit.
Fuck.
But Jesus, you've just changed their whole business model, which is like one of the most profitable business models that there exists known to fucking man. They're like, how about, may I suggest prime cut Angus? No.
Buy garbage, salt the shit out of it until it's edible.
Sell it to people who don't mind eating garbage. And tell them, keep near a bathroom.
Yeah.
That's that.
You'll sell billions of it.
Then I'll be sure to change my opinion, I'm sure. Yeah, because you'd be at a different fucking restaurant. You idiot.
Yeah. They'll be asking, how would you like that prepared?
Yeah.
They don't do that at McDonald's. They say, we will cook it till it's...
Light gray or dark gray? How carbonated do you want it?
We'll cook it till all it does is fill your stomach.
How carbonized would you like it? That's it.
Cook it till it's just matter.
That's it, yeah. Charcoal. P, 1 star.
Yeah.
A kid at the drive-thru messed up our drink order, so we asked him to correct it. Seems reasonable, right?
Yeah.
He got very defensive.
He said, no, that's your orange drink.
What? Yeah. How do you get defensive over fucking up drink order? And made all sorts of rude comments while walking away, violently throwing the drinks in the trash.
Well, enjoy your spit drink.
This is
now.
also West Virginia. Yeah, this
right.
goddamn motherfuckers. Then he took a bunch of pills and
we
wandered
ordered
off.
Coca-Cola. No, you ordered orange drink. Get out of here.
Here, that's what I poured.
My God, that's what you get.
You ordered orange drink.
It's your Fanta.
I put a pill in there with it, though. It'll make you feel better.
A little bonus.
I called and spoke to the manager when we drove off, and she acted like she did, and she didn't act like she cared.
No, she doesn't.
She's like, you're not in front of me. I don't give a fuck. Don't care. Denise, 1 star. Management is horrible.
Yeah.
I was at the window and one of the managers was having words with the cashier right in front of me, and then in parentheses, a customer. Yeah, no shit. You didn't say you worked there.
You're on the other side of the wall.
Fuck, over something to do with the coffee machine. So unprofessional. Sent the cashier somewhere, then asked me what order was mine. I told her and said I just wanted to know if I could add a cheeseburger, and she said no.
No, you can't.
Because there was a line and next time order at the speaker.
Yeah.
Her tone was very snotty, and I've had other dealings there with her in the past, and she was just as salty acting then too.
Yeah.
I also found out apparently people around town know this. Now you know this.
People around town know.
Around town. Everyone knows that blonde-headed curly bitch from McDonald's.
She's been there for 28 years.
She's a twat. Let me tell you something.
Salty as the fries.
Salty. She yell at you when you work there. Won't let you get a burger at the window.
What is that deal, though, with the drive-thru that you can't add to an order that's already on your fucking screen? Why can't you add to that?
Bleep.
No, they're like, oh, if I put it in now, it'll put it in 11 cars behind you. You got to go back around.
How about this? I'll give you a couple bucks.
Yeah.
You hand me a fucking cheeseburger. How about that?
Why can't you make an order? You've got a computer in front of you.
Let's take this back to basics, shall we? I have money. You have fucking cheeseburgers. Here's a window.
I say it to you. You go get the goddamn cheeseburger.
I hand you one. You hand me something else. I fucking drive off happy. How's that?
I got to go all the way back around and make a new order because your system is so fucking stupid?
I still drive off mildly disappointed. How's that sound? Good?
I'm still going to hate this.
Still going to hate it. Jason, 1 star. Manager is yelling and disturbing everyone in the store and treating her employees like trash.
There she is.
Next day, we came and was a lot better, and manager wasn't yelling and being disturbing.
She must be like the most blend-inable person ever because nobody knows her name.
No one knows her name. No, she's just
they always name the person.
That blonde lady.
It's the blonde lady she's be yelling.
Susan, you know. Yeah, she'd be yelling. Next up, Suzanne. Here we go. Okay. I said Susan. Here's Suzanne. 1 star. The managers were horrible.
What is happening?
She told someone that had got coffee that they couldn't stay and drink it if they didn't keep buying stuff. What? It's McDonald's. And I'll take one of these and give me some of that too.
Well, you did say to go, so get the fuck out.
Fuck? They weren't hurting anyone. I was discussing Bible verses with them when she interrupted us.
She doesn't like that.
He brought a bunch of homeless people in here and got coffee and sat around talking loudly about Jesus in there. And she was probably like, okay.
You're making everybody uncomfortable.
We're going to put an end to this. I also have seen her very rude with her employees. I'm not saying that she was in the right. I'm just saying that, you know, someone would go, oh boy, here we go.
You make things uncomfortable. Don't be shocked when the reaction is uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable, yeah. Preston, 1 star. There we go. Last one. They will mess up your order no matter what.
No matter what.
No matter what it is.
They'll never get it right.
Never. They'll do it on purpose.
Yeah.
You order a hamburger, they'll put cheese on it. They don't give a fuck. I would not recommend this location at all. Dirty, lots of homeless people.
No.
I called to let them know they forgot half my order. What are they supposed to do from over the phone?
Yeah. Come on back.
We'll send it right over. In our fleet of
I suppose we'll start the Uber order for you.
In our fleet of Mick cars that'll get there.
Delivery?
Yeah, bullshit. And the manager acted like I was trying to get free food. I would go to Wendy's down the road.
Do it.
Very good.
Yeah.
So there we go. Everybody should, I think, steer toward the Wendy's.
Always.
There, possibly.
If there's a choice,
it's going to be better. The Wendy's is
a
higher quality.
Yeah.
I fucking love Wendy's.
It's just a much better cheeseburger.
It's a good cheeseburger. I love their spicy chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
It's fucking beautiful. Their spicy
nuggets
chicken
are good
sandwich.
too.
It's not quite Jack in the Box's spicy chicken sandwich, which is fucking really good. But it's close. It's close.
The nuggets there are, I don't know if they're
right.
They're good.
They're not as McDonald's as
McDonald's
the nugget
is a specific taste. To that. It's that crust.
It's the crust. It's that oil. It's it's a hard crust.
It's such a bad fucking nugget for you, though.
It's terrible, but goddamn it, is it good.
Oh, boy.
All right, I'm after Arkansas and West Virginia. I am sick of the United States. Let me tell you something.
Leave?
We're heading north, baby.
Oh boy.
Let's head north to Toronto. Toronto area to go to a Walmart Super Centre.
They got a supercenter tray.
They got a supercenter tray.
A French Walmart.
Yep. Canadian spelled supercenter here. Walmart Supercenter, 1900 Eglinton Avenue, East Scarborough, Ontario, Canada. So it's burbs of Toronto here. This store in particular has 3.5 stars out of 3,500 reviews.
Wow.
Not great.
This place sucks.
This place sucks. Not everyone thinks it sucks, though.
No.
Let's find out here. This is fucking hilarious. I love it. 5 stars from Access. 5 stars. Talk about the perfect Walmart.
Talk about it.
Do we? Has anyone ever talked about it? Well, in your mind, what would be the perfect Walmart? That's a first date conversation. Anyone out there, you get a first date coming up, ask them, what would your perfect Walmart be? That'll get everything going.
Perfect Walmart. Go.
That'll get the juices flowing, huh? Staff is always nice and friendly. This location is always open until pretty late. Closes at 11, by the way.
Golly.
It's pretty normal, standard Walmart operating procedure.
Right?
I don't think so.
Do you go to Walmart at 11 or 10? I guess you
10,
can't go at 11.
No,
closed.
Some of them are open 24 hours.
Yeah, I've seen those.
I mean, who knows?
I've needed one at that time, too, like at 3 a.m.
Oh, I've gone, yeah.
I've
I've gone just to fucking wander around because I'm a
Really?
fucking insomniac.
2 a.m.?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to wander around. Look through the $5 DVD bin back in the day,
James'
like
perfect
2005.
Walmart. Well, first start 24 hours.
24 hours, so no one's in it. And I never bought anything, really. I just wander
First
around.
rule, 24 hours.
24 hours, because I'm not going during the daylight hours,
Don't
for
give
sure.
a fuck about the rest.
No. I wish everything was open 24 hours, because I don't need the day. I like the night. So the location is always open pretty late. They have washrooms that are clean.
Yeah.
Okay. An H&R Block on location.
Okay.
Wow. Someone can poorly do your taxes for fucking $600. Great.
Discount taxes.
As well as a McDonald's. Yes, that's every. You can tell me about the Eye Center
Is there
next.
a Subway,
that's
too?
every goddamn Walmart. Holy shit. The prices are cheap and you can get pretty much anything you can think of at this location. From windshield wipers for the car.
Yeah.
As opposed to windshield wipers for the house? What are you talking about?
Windshield wipers for the kids.
We get it. Just say windshield wipers.
Yeah.
Food for the house.
Okay.
I'm getting really angry right now. Toronto, you are
For the
on thin
parking lot.
fucking ice right
There's a
now.
McDonald's. It could be food for anywhere.
For anywhere. And a barbecue for the backyard.
backyard.
You fucking asshole. You son of a bitch.
Or for the park.
You
or
son of a bitch.
for the front yard, wherever.
For wherever grass is and you want to put it.
It's a mobile food
It's a
cooker.
fucking barbecue, you asshole. For the bed of your pickup. Who cares?
For the back seat. I don't care.
They have freezers at a good price. This is the weirdest review of all time. Freezers.
They wandered around and saw everything.
Listen to this. It gets worse. They have freezers at a good price. Face cream. What? Barbecue, freezers, and face cream? Is that what you came for tonight?
Wow.
Makeup and clothes.
Yeah.
It can really be the one-stop shop for anything you're looking for in Toronto.
Who the fuck doesn't know that about
It's
Walmart?
a Walmart. Yeah, it's a supercentre.
Yeah.
We know.
They got everything.
BJ, 1 star.
Yeah.
I had a terrible experience at this store.
Uh-oh.
The shelves were almost completely empty, and many of the dairy products were expired.
Gross.
You can't, come on, man.
Expired.
There's got to be somebody whose job it is to go through and, tick
Make
off
sure
the
it's not
expired shit. Yeah. There's no one in charge of that. The place was a mess with carts scattered everywhere. This is sounding more like a Walmart.
Yeah.
Making it difficult to navigate. There seemed to be very few staff members around, and the ones I did encounter appeared to be overwhelmed and mentally checked out.
Yeah, underpaid.
Underpaid. It's clear this store is severely understaffed and poorly managed. I wouldn't recommend shopping here if you're looking for fresh products or a well-organized store. Very disappointing. -1, he puts.
Oh.
So he said if I could give less than
Taking
0
it,
stars, I would. 1 star from Armando. This is a fucking long one. Holy
What
shit.
happened, Armando?
Armando has been wronged.
Yeah.
Okay. On August 16th, 2024, I visited the establishment
Okay.
and proceeded to locate an item in the South Asian aisle.
The what?
I guess in Canada they have a South Asian aisle.
Fascinating.
There is not a South Asian aisle in an American Walmart.
No. It just says Asian.
Anywhere. Yeah.
If it's
got
a food section.
It says Asian, and it's got a picture of like a Chinese guy from the 50s.
I mean, everything
it's just
there.
a white guy making his eyes skinny. That's the picture up next to it,
Everything there is South Asian.
Yeah,
it's all made there.
It's all made there, technically. While navigating the aisle, I encountered an unpleasant odor reminiscent of canine feces.
What?
Reminiscent of.
I'm testing notes of pedigree.
The tannins in this, really. Jesus. Fuck.
Gross. How you know dog shit?
Oh, you know that's what I
shit.
mean. It's dog. I smelled dog shit.
Yeah.
The intensity of the smell was quite overwhelming.
Because it's under your shoe.
It has come to my attention that this particular location permits customers to enter the premises with their dogs, and some of which may not qualify as service animals.
Oh, right. Well, most probably.
Most is probably.
And the ones that are, probably bullshit.
Someone with a chihuahua that we've talked about. This experience was rather unpleasant and detracted from the overall shopping experience.
So you didn't see the dog shit?
Apparently didn't see it, just smelled it around in the air. There are absolutely no carts in the store by the entrance. That's because they're all outside and nobody's getting them to bring them into the store. Also, when they do bring them in, the carts are faced the other, and carts are faced the other. I don't know. And it's very difficult to put in a quarter to pull out the cart. Photo attached.
Oh, it's got one of those.
If you don't know, some places have you had to put a quarter in, and then you get the quarter. When you put it back, you get a quarter out of there. So that's how it works. Walmart allows dogs in their store. Clearly, that dog is not a service dog. Unbelievable. Clearly not a service dog because it shits everywhere. Visited the store again April 16th, 2023 at 9 a.m. I don't need the stats. Okay. And I cannot believe what I saw. Bananas were dumped on the table. Also, at the self-checkout where you find chocolates, gums, and other small knick-knack items. We know...
The impulse buys, friend?
Wow. I can't believe the shelves were a mess early in the morning when there aren't too many shoppers yet. I can understand if it was late afternoon or in the evening, but it was early morning. Can this location make it any harder for their customers to put a quarter in the cart and pull it out? Now he's going back to that. See for yourself. I have attached photos. No carts again in the store, May 29th, 2023. Mm-hmm. Stop going here.
And I couldn't find my winter fresh.
Yeah, what? Stop going here. Just stop.
Yeah.
The dog shit. That was enough.
The cart situation out of the gate. You're already
the
annoyed.
Shit.
Yeah.
It's done.
Yeah.
They only open one side of the register in the self-serve checkout. According to staff, they're only allowed to open 3 registers per associate to reduce theft. But ever since they've done this, the line
it divulges that.
This is why. Yeah, why don't you have more open? The line up to checkout is painfully long, and even though the store is not busy, Walmart has made this possible on account of customers waiting longer in line to check out. I've added 2 photos where you can see carts are being pushed through the front entrance. Last Friday, April 5th, while I was still keeps going. While I was standing inside the front entrance talking to a friend, I was hit by those carts. It's a good thing I had my shopping bags on the side of my body. I was startled and asked why they're pushing the carts through the front entrance. The guy said, "I told you to move."
I said get out of the way.
That isn't very Canadian polite there. Know. I didn't hear him because I was talking to someone. The guy pushing through those carts back told me to go complain to the manager. Very rude and impolite. I went in and complained. He said he would talk to him. I also told Gladys about it.
Oh, Gladys.
Oh, we know Gladys. She doesn't even work there. She's a lady I know named Gladys. Yeah. And she said she will talk to the guy. I'll get in there and talk to him. Don't worry about it.
Straighten him out.
After that incident at around 7 p.m., I still see them pushing those carts through the front doors.
What the fuck's Gladys?
There's a big door to the side of the entrance where they could put those carts back. That's what it's there for.
Yeah.
It's a cart return entrance there. Walmart waiting for someone to get really hurt when they use those doors to push back the carts. There's a lot of kids that come in with their parents to the store. Thankfully, I was not hurt. Perhaps next time, the someone will get hurt. The someone. A child or an elderly person, perhaps.
Maybe Gladys. We don't know.
Wow. That's just you, stupid, I think.
Why don't you move?
You should stop going there.
Steer clear of the carts.
I bet you there's another Walmart somewhere. And if not, there's probably a Target.
Maybe it's not a Supercentre.
Maybe not. Yeah. That's the problem. Yeah. I have to get my barbecue grill and my face cream and my freezer all on the same trip. Zenat gives it 1 star. Most ignorant employees ever.
Ignorant.
Worse than McDonald's in West Virginia. I don't know about that. They treat customers like we don't know anything.
You probably don't.
That's about Walmart, especially. I asked an employee if they sold breathalyzer. Okay.
Why are you looking for that, dude?
This is,
You're in problems in that.
And her response was, quote, for children?
What?
Yes. Yeah, that's what it's for. My 11-year-old, he's a little, I can't tell if he's good to drive all the time, so we got to really check him out.
Breathalyzer. What is that? Is that for
For
kids?
children. So I went
in toys.
Wow. So I went ahead and explained that it's for testing blood alcohol level, and she then went and said, "No, sorry, we don't sell."
Yeah.
So I proceeded and went on looking. When the pharmacist asked me what I was looking for, I replied I was looking for a breathalyzer, and she made a face.
Why, you fucking what?
Fucking weirdo, and said, "We don't sell those here." Yeah. To which the previous employee said loudly, "I already told her this."
Told her we don't.
Already told her.
I thought it was for kids.
I didn't even know what it was. No shit, this person says. Well, then why the fuck did you ask somebody else then? Oh, you don't have that? Okay, I'll continue looking and asking more people.
Other people.
I was literally just answering the pharmacist when she asked me what I was looking for, because clearly the previous employee thought breathalyzers were for children. Right. Silly rabbit.
Breathalyzers are for kids.
Really, really silly rabbited me. It's really fucked up.
Are those for children?
Wow. Olena, 1 star. Dear Walmart management.
Uh-oh.
It starts out like a proper letter here.
Sam Walton.
Dear Sam Walton, on Friday, July 5th, around 12 o'clock, I had an unfortunate incident at your experience at your store. While walking with a cart, I encountered a young woman who was taking pictures in the toothpaste section. As we all do. Yeah. You got to show off that you're around toothpaste. Who doesn't want to?
Selfies are like pictures of the toothpaste.
I think she's like, "What's up, Colgate Total, bitches? Yeah, sparkling,
cavity protected."
Yeah. I was moving carefully and aware of my surroundings. However, she admonished me to be more careful and rudely called me stupid when I pointed out that she should also be mindful of her surroundings.
So,
does she work there? Yeah. What are you complaining about?
Did you have a customer experience and you're telling Walmart to handle it?
Some people are assholes.
Yeah. Wild.
I'm concerned about the behavior of your staff and believe this is not an appropriate way to treat customers. Okay, so it was you should have started out with that's an employee.
Yeah.
It would have been less confusing. Additionally, I have heard from other employees that there is a notable lack of diversity among your hires, with a significant preference toward hiring Indian staff. Didn't expect that, did you?
Whoa!
Didn't expect that, did you? Boom!
I think this Walmart's a bit too progressive.
Too many Indians. And we mean from India, Indian.
No way. It's got to be native.
No, it's
really?
They mean from.
Is that right?
India, yes. Yeah, Canada has a very large Indian population.
Is that right?
Absolutely huge. Yeah.
So this person
there were
is
an English
furious
province, and you could go from. Yeah. You could move there. Yeah. They don't like that, including the manager.
I need more white people here, please.
I've never had lack of diversity, too many Indian people. While I appreciate a diverse workforce, I believe it's important to reflect the multicultural nature of our community by hiring people from various backgrounds. Having lived in this area for over 20 years, I've noticed a decline in the quality of service at Walmart. I hope you will address these concerns to improve the overall customer experience. I have her picture. She's wearing glasses, but I can't post it here. Thanks for your attention to this matter. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Alden, 1 star. Jesus Christ. One of the guys at the self-checkout was on the phone and proceeded to be on the phone while scanning items as I was paying cash. This employee said he was manager and he knew how to do his job after I said possibly use the scanner instead of hand-typing codes, as I didn't know the scanner didn't work. I think you would think he would know that probably. Right. He then proceeded to give me the wrong amount of change.
Do you know that you can just scan that?
Did you know that? Wow.
It doesn't work, you fucking moron. You think I would just punch in 19 fucking numbers for your goddamn cough syrup?
Why would I do that?
Why would I do that?
To show off that I remember cough syrup?
Everybody's heard of a fucking scanner, you
Jesus. Horrible customer service from this so-called, quote, manager who failed to do his job and give me the correct amount of change. I will be diligent of what he was doing.
He's on the phone. Let him be.
Let him be. He's got other shit going on. Noshin, 1 star, on hold since literally an hour. What are you calling Walmart for? On hold with customer service, they cut the line. Then hold again. They transfer me to another department, but actually cut the line. I called back and transferred, and I'm on hold with them for 30 minutes. You need more sales associates that can pick up the goddamn phones.
Oh, boy.
That person's getting very frustrated with the goddamn phone. She's typing while there's fucking hold music playing.
She's got it on speaker so that she can type it.
Goddamn fucking phones.
Hire more people so that I'm not listening to this fucking music.
Goddamn phones. Samira, 1 star. My first time trying to get keys copied at Walmart was a real letdown. Waited for the manager, Nusrat. That's his. It's on his. She's got a picture of his tag, Nusrat, who was not only took forever but was also rude and unhelpful. She flat out refused service, claiming it wasn't her job. Really unhappy with the customer service. I don't know how to make fucking keys. Let's see here.
Also, if that was a copied key in the first place,
That's
this isn't going to work.
It's not going to work. Kelly, 1 star. Tried to go shopping. I don't have any coins. My wallet was stolen, so I stopped carrying cash. There are no baskets, and I can't get a cart. She can't get a quarter for the cart. I walked the width of the store, spoke to 4 employees, all told me to go to customer service. I just needed a cart, for fuck's sake. I'm pregnant. I'm not going to juggle everything in my arms. Absolutely appalling lack of common sense, courtesy, or anything even resembling customer service. I did that at ShopRite like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I was like, I need like 2 things. I don't fuck quarter. I don't have a quarter on me anyway. I'm not going to go back to the car.
Who carries a quarter?
Like Sarah has like 2 of them in the car
just for the
for carts. That's it.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm not going back to the car. Fuck that shit. And then by the end of it, I had like
arms full
soda
of
shit. I was dropping donuts on the floor. It was a mess, dude. I dropped fucking Honey Nut Cheerios. Bad stuff. Okay, here we go. Let's do this one. Okay, and then we'll wrap it up with a personal item here. Aaron, 1 star. The pharmacy's pretty incompetent. They do not discuss with the patient when taking decisions, especially when there's a choice involved. The manager is responsible, and the cause of this incompetence, she has to go.
She did it.
She has to go out of this fucking joint. Okay. Oh, boy. Oh, this is somebody complaining about the price of macaroni and cheese.
Oh, my God.
1 star. They do not honor the scanner price accuracy code. I grabbed a bunch of boxes of Kraft dinner.
That's one way to put it.
I'm just going to say it right there.
You know what it is.
You know what it is.
Kraft dinner.
It said the price was 77 cents. Self-checkout rang them up as $1.57. The employees told her to go fuck herself, basically.
Probably have to do a specific amount to get the 77 cents.
Maybe,
right?
yeah, something like that. I don't even know.
Whatever.
That could be something like
dinner.
that. Kraft dinner. Hyatt, 1 star. There was a couple of guy I asked of help, and no one helped me and refused me very aggressively, which is so frustrating and upset. I wish I could give them 0 star. Yeah. Worst 1 star from Nazar. Worst thing I have seen at this place. Fungus food they are selling.
What?
I don't think it's advertised that way. Fungus food, $2.99. And no one there to check it after, so be careful when you are buying food here. And then he shows a picture of fungus.
Yeah.
Look, you can see it's like a tortilla filled with fungus. It looks like a confetti cookie.
Oh, yeah. What is that?
It looks terrifying.
Why would that? What? How do you not see that when you're stocking the shelves? It's clearly bad.
That is fucking wild. Yeah, that was obviously wild.
But they have expired milk, too.
So who cares? Yeah, once you have milk that's expired, you obviously don't care.
All bets are off.
Last one, 1 star from Yandy. Worst experience ever. The staff working in the store speaking their own language.
Oh, boy.
Quote, and then in parentheses, not English. I can't understand what they are saying. And they don't try to help and just let you go.
Well, America says that about Quebec. So
yeah,
whatever.
We don't know what you're saying. Oh my God.
That feels a little racist.
It's fucking funny, man. So yeah, they're talking about all this shit. There's so many of the Walmarts, but we need to get to the personal item of the week. There's not a ton of reviews for it, so make it short. Personal item of the week. It is the weirdest thing. It is an advanced silicone pump sleeve.
Okay.
Male penis pump comfort ring accessory.
It's a pump and a sleeve.
It's a pump sleeve. Like I guess it's to here, I'll turn it. It's like you put it on the end of your pump, it looks like.
It's a disc.
I guess to make a better fit. I don't know what the fuck is going on here.
Look at me.
It says that it's a comfort ring, penis enlargement accessory. Enjoy a pumping experience with extreme comfort and protection by adding the advanced silicone pump sleeve to your favorite pleasure pump.
It's like a
penis pump.
It's a spoiler
enhancer
for your pump. You got to make it faster and better.
The flexible, stretchy, and protective sleeve does away with uncomfortable suction for a totally luxurious experience. $12.17 on Amazon.
What does a pump do, though? Is it just like a hyperbaric chamber?
Yeah, I have a friend who had a penis pump because he thought it was funny.
Yeah.
And if you do it up, it'll swell your dick up real big in the pump.
Right. And then you take it out.
You take it out, and of course the blood goes away from it, and it shrinks back down to a normal size.
So the idea is to fucking before it goes away.
The idea is to pump it up and just take it off and go, look at that. And then be done with it. It's all I can imagine. I can't understand what the point of it is.
So it's like a hyperbaric chamber, right? That just creates an environment in this little glass
I'm not
tube.
sure exactly what happens in there. I don't know about
because you're just pushing pressure on
flora and fauna, the whole thing. But
your dick fucks the tube back.
I guess 3.8 stars on Amazon here, and it says the pump sleeve fits cylinders measuring up to 3 inches or 7.5 centimeters in diameter. Okay, here we go. 5 stars.
Here we go.
Rich. Great upgrade, makes the pump very comfortable, gives you a real fatty.
It's
I purchased the male enhancement penis pump with clear cylinder at the end. The base ring that came with it was too stretchy, allowing my sack to be drawn into it. You don't want your sack to get in there.
Suck your sack?
Don't want to suck your sack
damn
up.
It.
The ring is stiffer, so it doesn't extend as far on the penis, making it much more comfortable.
Yeah.
The opening's a little larger as well, and it seals really well without a great deal of lube.
Okay.
Take care not to over-pump, this upgrade allows a higher vacuum than the flimsy ring that comes with the pump. It gave me a nice big fatty that was appreciated by my partner. Big fatty. King, 5 stars. You wouldn't need this pump if you were a king. Like I would get, quote, caught in the pump, it says. I bought the blue one. All right. Does that matter? That's the greatest
it
opening.
It made my dick very blue.
Very blue. I have the 3-inch diameter California Exotics head pump.
Wow.
This is a whole other world we know nothing about. And this fits slightly loose, but still gets suction. This will definitely be too big for my 2.5-inch diameter pump. Yeah, it said 3-inch in the fucking description. It's probably ideal for 3.25 or 3.5. Or read the fucking specs.
It says it on the label.
Jesus Christ. The inner opening diameter is about 1.4 inches, which is actually okay for a more slender fellow, but probably way too small if you are thick. I was using a sleeve with a 1-inch inner diameter, and it was strangling my little friend like I would get caught in the pump, which could be dangerous.
I believe it.
Yeah. 4 stars from One Glass Eye.
Okay. Yeah.
Gotta be pretty thick, it says, is the title here. Good deal, nice cushion, but if you're not a little thicker, it will suck up your testicles, which sounds like a threat. It will suck up your testicles.
If you're not thicker, you better get thicker.
Boom. Right up in there.
That is crazy. So
suck them up.
Because the mouth is too big on it.
Yeah.
And it'll get anything that's...
So everything that's attached to that skin. Your asshole's going to be in there in a minute. Watch out.
Suck you inside out.
Oh, my God, here. Cycle Guy, 3 stars. Don't believe the ad. It only fits 3-inch and larger pumps. That's what it says. I had high hopes for this product. Unfortunately, the description of the item is incorrect. It states fits up to 3-inch pump. This is totally misleading. It will only fit pumps 3 inches and larger. I have a 2.75-inch pump, and it will not fit. It doesn't even stay on. The material seemed nice when I opened the package and felt as though it would be very comfortable during pumping, but I never got the chance to try it because it doesn't fit. I'm giving 3 stars because I think if you have a 3-inch pump, it would be very comfortable and durable. But if your pump is less than 3 inches in diameter, don't waste your money.
Don't give it a shot.
Oh, yeah. Did I mention it's not returnable? No, not, sir.
That's your ring.
It's your dick pump seal. That is all you, my friend. It sucked your testicles in it. We don't want it back.
You put your dick through it.
Yeah, once your dick's in it, it's over, my friend. 3 stars. Only use this if you are extra large.
Oh.
Well, nice unit if I had the girth for something 3 inches.
Nice unit.
I am of the long and thin with a nice head type. What? Okay. There are no dick types. All dicks are different and they have different things. It doesn't matter.
I'm the kind that has a very slender penis.
This is
but my head does the job.
My head will make you fucking think twice about messing with me. What I didn't like, hard to get a good seal even with silicone sleeve, also too wide, kept trying to suck in my scrotum, kept trying to like it had its own thoughts on the matter. Hand pump module kept giving my fingers a friction blister, and my hands would wear out after a long pumping session.
Get a better pump. I don't know. You're just buying the ring only, too.
And this is the best part. Since I am blind,
then how do you know?
You don't know what
that dick is.
I can't rate the gauge or the clear plastic housing. The unit was solidly built.
How do you know if it's clear?
Wow.
You have no clue.
You have no idea. 3 stars. When the cushion is stretched out, the part that looks like it would cover the base of your cock is, and then a ... There's nowhere to be able to fit the 3-inch cock and ball cylinder my partner uses. A different one I got for my 2.25 cock cylinder stretches to the 3, so I used my 2.5.
How many do you have?
What the fuck? Thank goodness for my Bullmaster Magnum has its own. I thought it said Ballmaster Magnum. I was like, yes. It's important to know when the cushion is stretched out that the part that looks like it would cover the base of your cock is pulled flat. That is actually better for pumping. Why? Because what is covered does not get stretched in unison with the part that is not covered. You really got to have pumped your dick a lot to know what he's talking about. Here's 3 stars.
Imagine pumping.
3 stars. I ordered the wrong size.
Whoops.
That's it. We know that's a problem.
I did it.
2 stars for Dean. Maybe I just got a small dick. But that gaping hole for an entrance only really sucks in the fat around my junk. How much fat's around your junk?
Fat around my belly?
Whoa. So if you're a grower such as myself, do not buy this POS. You're wasting your money. No. Quickly, 2 more. 2 stars, too big.
Yeah.
Too large for my pump. Could not return for obvious reasons.
Truly. Yeah.
Thank you.
I touched it with my dick.
At least you fucking realize that shit. 1 star, very poor. From Joseph. If you have a very large and thick penis, this will not work. His dick is too big for this thing.
Golly.
I could not get my head and does not stretch.
Couldn't even get it around the tip.
Couldn't get it around the tip.
Wow.
Couldn't fit it in there. And does not stretch out so painfully to try, and no returns allowed.
Just put it on like a cowboy hat.
That's all. Put it around the fucking
big brim on it, like a sun hat.
You might as well, dude.
Wow.
Holy fucking shit. This is crazy.
I can't imagine giving a shit that much.
1 star.
Yeah.
This item is worthless. This is worthless for what it's intended. The tubes still bury themselves into your groin when pumping. These are worthless.
So it's like it's like a guard between the skin and the pump.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so it seems like a sealer, like a seal. 1 star, not like I can return it.
No.
Nope.
Can't.
That's your dildo, sir. It is so small. I'm barely average and this thing's unusable. Not like I can return it.
Yeah.
So small.
Yeah, that's the thing about dicks and buying and selling anything that's like a dick accessory.
Dicks are different.
There's so many different ones.
So many different dicks. And then finally 1 star.
Yeah.
Huge. Oh. This thing must have been made for King Kong. Small to
one guy couldn't make a hat out of it.
Enormous. Oh, I got to read this one. Okay, one more. V, 1 star, watch it. Okay, this sleeve is much more pliable than their universal fit one. This one has a much more rigid 1-inch diameter hole, which measured right out of the package. What model is this? The advanced made for. I have 2 pumps, a manual one. There's one that's like electric. Yeah.
And then you press I don't know. Yeah.
And one is electric.
What?
Yes, this one in general gets, I'm not putting my dick in anything. It has to be.
Yeah.
Gets too sucked up. Wait, this one in general gets too sucked up into the sleeve as you are reaching suction for a full erection by length. I have an electric pump made by the same company selling the sleeve. The pump cannot be left on too long with this sleeve because even though you are size compatible with its hole, sleeve unstretched, it will start to pull the testicle nearest it inside the vacuum seal and your lubricated penis as one.
Golly.
Yikes. I don't use a penis pump as a method to create longer erections, a selling toy sex toy selling point. I use it for medical purposes.
What are the medical purposes?
What? To maintain blood flow in the vessels there after a man reaches, say, the age of 40 to 50. What are you talking about?
I'm trying not to have a heart attack, so I just sit and watch the game and pump my dick up.
No one had told me when I turned 40, your dick's going to start, blood won't go there anymore.
You're going to get a heart attack if you don't pump your dick.
You got to just keep pumping it. A urologist recommended this penis pump to do this. I told her about this sleeve. I told her? That's an embarrassing conversation. I told her about the difficulty exacting the two even after the unit was completely turned off, extracting the two. His balls were in there.
His doctor does not want to see him anymore.
No, maybe it'll kill him. So there you go, everybody. The Gangster Museum. We did it all. We've been to Canada. We ate McDonald's. Our dicks are either way too big or way too small for this.
My balls are sucked up.
Rock hard, but my balls hurt. So there you go, everyone. Thank you so much for listening. If you like the show, please leave a nice review and say something good. 5 stars, please. And at the same time, listen to Crime and Sports. Listen to Your Stupid Opinions. Or if you are listening to that, listen to Small Town Murder. And keep coming back every Monday for us. We won't leave you alone. See you later, everybody. Have a good one. Follow Your Stupid Opinions on the Wondery app, Amazon Music, or wherever you get your podcasts. You can listen to every episode of Your Stupid Opinions ad-free by joining Wondery Plus in the Wondery app or on Apple Podcasts. Before you go, tell us about yourself by completing a short survey at Wondery.com/survey.